I can't remember if they did it before, but obviously last event when we had the neon stuff, those were sick.
Like the whole Miami.
Yeah. And I just love it. Obviously, this is Nuke. It's gonna be fun to see all the maps, to see the layout. Oh, is she stepping on my face? Is that what's going on, or is she dead?
I have her equipped on my CT side at the moment. Oh, well, we're live. A little late. And everybody's CT. Everyone's CT, Robin. They're all CTs. What's going on? No one's going to plot the bomb. Everyone's a CT.
It's the Clone Wars as well. It's like, what's going on?
UI's a little bit scaffed as well, but
everything's
we know,
fucked, Robin. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's all got the shit here. But as we know, C9 did opt to go for Nuke as their map pick. So FURIA started on that CT side. So it does make sense here. C9 being that T side. I think that is correct, the kill tracker though. So Messi with 2 kills, but it should be the first pistol round on the board for C9.
Guys,
but you just don't know.
Okay, so Furia, this is a shock to me. I didn't actually understand that Furia's win percentage on Nuke is 25% across 12 plays of Nuke in the last 3 months.
And I'm not sure. So here's the thing, and like I think when we talk about math stats and stuff like that, you can make the argument of like who plays Nuke versus Furia, right? It's most of the times just a tier 1 team. Same thing, you make the same argument for Astralis, right? I'd say that for lesser teams, Furia is definitely, they're much better than what that stats kind of shows. But I think versus the tier 1 opponents, I do think that they struggle a little bit more. But I think that they also have a much better idea for how they hold off the inner bomb site and how they do the rotates. That's why I think this map right now is going to be interesting to see how much work C9 has actually gotten done here. Because it wouldn't surprise me if we do see Furia running around a little bit extra here on their T side.
Yeah, and it's the most picked map for Cloud9. So yeah, it feels like if the series is going to happen for them, well, obviously at this point it's map 2, of course, but like they could really show us strength there. They've got a great opportunity ahead of them. And right, well, they're going to convert the second rounds. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on right now, given that the bomb exploded.
This is good for us, man, because it forces us to pay more attention. So obviously, Messi, I think, has 4 kills now. We have Vinny on. It's 2-0. We know that much.
Do we have X-ray? At least we have X-ray. So it could be worse. It could be like the old days.
And we do have radar.
For my time, as far as casting is concerned, anyway.
I don't know if you guys saw, but Maui has been doing these, like, I don't know if he's still doing it, but he's been rewatching past events. And I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the game used to be awful to watch back in 2012, 2013.
Oh my god, yeah. It was rubbish.
You could not see
to play
shit,
as
man.
well.
Like, even sprays and stuff like that, like, you could not see the skill on...
The sounds, too.
We used to hate the sound when the first one came out.
The ladder sound.
Everyone used to hate the new sounds. Yeah, now when you hear the old ones, makes sense why they changed them.
The ladder sound was like a murder compared to like the sounds now. And the AK, you don't realize how much it was just destroying your ears until you have a comparison. You're like, oh my god, thank you so much.
I didn't know I needed this.
Right. Well, there's only 166 minutes and 43 seconds left in the round. So, Cloud9 have got some time.
Nothing. Well, I was going to say, what's a fake from Messi downstairs? There's going to be an A split here. Alex and Messi coming in from Mini. Art with a scout. He does spot the 1, but I wonder if he still doesn't have the info of that might going to go in Mini. We don't have a radar, but I think C9 has 2 or 3... Or Furia.
I love that you're trying so hard.
Yeah, listen, we're trying it. We don't even have a radar at the moment. Okay, bombs
We could
down.
help Robin. Why don't we just leave him?
Bombs down, 4 guys in there. Furia, I'm sure they're around the bomb site somewhere. We had Art going down a garage. Oh, maybe we should have... Oh, there we go. You guys back. Here we go.
Welcome back.
Hashtag blessed.
Oh, man. Shout out, by the way. We forgot to shout out of the observer for the game. It was DJ. He was covering map 1 as well.
DJ Kuntz.
Yeah, he's with us here as well for map 2. Potentially map 3. We'll see if he does a good job or not.
Tesla enthusiast.
Solid round here, though, from C9. That's 3 good first rounds. We obviously didn't see how many kills and stuff we've had, but I think C9 getting away with a 3-0 here is a good start nonetheless. And based on the kills here from Furia, actually, yeah, it's been pretty dominant. Only 1 kill so far on Art.
Ooh. Someone might get 007.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if we've had that yet, but it should fit the theme.
I don't think we have.
Maybe Summit has worked something with it. Maybe I'm throwing them under the bus, but it's not very uncommon. So they're just going to have to deal with it. No SMGs on Cloud9 side. So when we talk about fast rounds, you can make the argument here that this one doesn't have to be as fast as one might think. Smoke wall outside, very normal. There's a bunch of different ones though, so we want to pay attention to which ones they're throwing. I refer to these, I think mouse sports or face smokes.
Oh, that's a nice spray.
It's a little gap there in the smoke. Goes down. This is a great little entry there from C9. Good start.
Oh, well, the push into the A bomb site is coming. There's hut presence as well. Surely the trades will be here. Indeed, they will. Just one for Quesorazzo. It's nice execute from Cloud9. Honda, though, may have something to say about this. Picks up an AWP. 2 versus 3 after that kill in Garage. But it seems that he may be saving. Joining his teammate downstairs. Wonder if that gap was by design for Cloud9, because I don't know if they saw that player they sprayed through the smoke prior to the spray coming in.
I think it's by design. In most cases, you tend to have gaps somewhere, and as long as everyone knows where the gap is, you just tend to pay attention. Because it also works as one of those things of, maybe our thinks is a fail smoke. Let's walk into it, right? As he does, and then you have 2 C9 members just literally just waiting there for him. Good call on the save though, but that's a really good round from C9. That's 2 rounds here they've done for the mini split. Putting a lot of pressure on the inner bomb side from FURIA so far.
Man, a pressure to organize everything that's visible in your webcam, eh? That's a pretty cool little light fixture.
I saw that actually too. I wonder if he's done that himself. A little bit rustic, just a wood plank with some bulbs.
Not bad. Speaking of which,
FURIA looking like
the aesthetic of your house, Robin, is outstanding.
It's getting there, man. It's getting there. I didn't have quite time to finalize it yet, but I'm hoping to get, because now when you're at home all the time, you have the webcam on. The last thing you want, right, is to look like you're in some basement like Dan over there, right? Just even that furniture.
Hiding from the FSB.
As we're chatting, though, it's going to be a very close round. 1-on-1 now. Alex often go down, but Art's already there. Oh, he hits the shot. Such a close round, though, nonetheless. And sure, it's a round win for FURIA, but only saving the 1 member alive in Art. It's not what you want to see.
There's a few bugs here and there on the broadcast, but we'll get there. It's day one.
We'll get there, yeah. Even the diffuse.
Many a messed up day one, so don't worry about it. We will get there.
Maybe it's a 007 fashion with the broadcast being hacked.
Yeah. There's Alex. I'm not sure if he's in France or if he's in the UK.
Does he have a place in both? I feel like he lives in the UK, right?
I know. I think when they were boot camping, he went back to France when they had increased restrictions. I want to say. So perhaps he's of no fixed abode. Art down the ladder.
That's a nice wall there on Art. Drops down to
very
50
good.
already.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. The events can be quite fun because if someone's standing on your head, for example, and you're looking straight forward and you right click, you could one shot them with a knife, even if you can't even see them. So it's always nice to be below in that respect.
I can't remember even how insane this map was when the vents used to be towards the bomb side.
Oh my god, yeah.
Rotate used to be so insane. Like CT sides used to be absolute bonkers. This is a nice move here from Floppy. He's literally just holding ramp. FURIA trying to go for a little bit of aggressive play. They had 3 members there, though. And it's off of C9's fake for lower. 3-on-2 now, though. Quesorazzo still holds the upper, so this is still winnable. We're talking about timing here now. Yeah, Seppa was going to say he needs to go up heaven, clear out this corner first. And here we go. The timing should be here from C9, but it's quite not there. I'm not even going to say anything. Art with a rotate, in vents with an AWP.
That's a big headshot from Mezzi, and Art will get picked off soon afterwards. I did want to. So that's 5-1. This is a very solid scoreline from Cloud9 so far. They really struggled in the first half on Inferno. This being their pick, they start on the T side, but so far it's really good.
I mean,
they've broken the money of FURIA, put them back on eco, and they have momentum in their favor.
And I think you can see as well, you know, the C9 winning scenario here, right? Like all 3 rounds here now from C9 have been the main split, have been through going into the inner bomb side. Let's fake down lower and let's try and get FURIA on the rotates. And it's worked out for them. 5-1 now. Another eco from FURIA. They have some deagles, AWP on Art, but glass cannon at that. So not feeling super hopeful for this round either, but never say never. Same smokes as we saw before. So Art does have some pockets he can try and view.
Yeah, and I feel like FURIA only needs like 5 rounds. We know their T side is where they really shine. And it's great though to see Cloud9 picking T side, continuing that momentum that they had on Inferno and Inferno's T side. The ability for them to take more control and initiative as opposed to being more reactive, I think is really good for them so far. And nice pickoffs outside here. You can see FURIA trying to find small opportunities to find fights. And this is the first one that actually went their way. Keserato with the Deke, able to pick off one. Actually might go back to the well for more. He is teasing, but looks like he will get out of dodge. And Cloud9 forced to make a move now. 4 versus 3, all the way down lower through Secret into this lower bomb site. FURIA out of position, largely speaking. And so Cloud9 should be able to get a bomb down. They've got the utility for coverage. So at this point, FURIA's best opportunity is really to maybe save the Kevlar and find any weapons down on the ground. And Keserato is going to collect an AWP. So huge win there.
Yeah, and we talked about the change of meta and stuff, you know, how Inferno has kind of not changed in a long time now, where we talk about just a lot of utility and stuff. And you can make the same argument really for Nuke. The only real change we've seen here is a lot of when we see the smoke walls outside and people go outside. The old way used to have, you know, 1 guy in lobby, but obviously now CT's just pushing to lobby because they just know there's so many there. And now you just opt for, you know, you put maybe 5 guys outside. If you do go for a fake, you tend to have 2 guys in lobby instead. You still go for the trades. We saw that again here from C9. So FURIA is getting a lot of map control, but because the fact that C9 is just staying very compact, they're doing a very good job with trade game, and also putting FURIA in a spot where they just feel like they're getting faked. Very good half so far from C9. Haven't you utilized the inner like that much either, right? Like just been working the picks for outside. Art's been going down twice now with the AWP as well. So really has Art's number here as well on the outside. And this is a guy that you tend to just be the playmaker on the CT side as well. Haven't really been activated.
I would really enjoy a 3rd map of Train in this series. That would be. I'm quite enjoying Train at the moment, and I think it would be a pretty good matchup, especially with the likes of Art on the server. And again, I think like stylistically, with the different maps, I think they can provide unique challenges. If you look at the sniper versus sniper here of Alex and Art, and the kind of the back foot that Cloud9 are in some respects, as we saw in Inferno, in terms of stylistically like dedicated, insanely aggressive AWP versus I'm going to take the AWP IGL. But FURIA have been more or less neutralized on this first half of Inferno, of Nuke. 1 for 6. Art is on the AWP. We'll see if he is afforded an opportunity by Cloud9. He will try to maybe make some inroads towards the ramp position. Vinny falling downstairs to break some early rotation glass if required. He's going to play from the bottom of the ramp, in fact. And he will hear that pop flash upstairs. So there are problems above for FURIA.
They're in garage too. FURIA has no control for outside. Just Messi and S tag there, taking a lot of map control. This is what we saw last round as well. C9 just doing a really good job and walking out ramp. They're just holding. They're not doing a word and just wait for FURIA to do some rotates here. It's a little bit different here for FURIA though. They opted for 3 guys to push up ramp here last time, and now this time around they're opting a little bit more for outside control. So allowing C9 essentially to hit the bomb site, but we might see some rotates here with Vinny spotting at least 2. Gets the entry here now, though. So this is a really good setup for FURIA.
I wondered why he stayed there so long. Then I saw Art was to his side. Had an angle for him. You can see Honda turning up as well. Cloud9 need to find a way to convert now. 3 versus 5. They look to combine maybe on this A bomb site. CT vent is clear. Alex with a second entry on the A bomb site, trying to force their way up the ladder now while the smoke is up at the very least. Down goes Honda in main. And that leaves 2. Art still in the vents. Vinny's made his way upstairs, but for how long? Bomb's been planted. And there is a crossfire trade frag situation for Cloud9, so progress will be very difficult for FURIA here. And Vinny may not last much longer in a triangle of doom, and that leaves Art to just try and save this AWP as Cloud9 move to 7.
It's such a good round from C9. We see it again. They abuse the inner bomb site. FURIA just expecting to go down lower, and I can totally see why as well. European teams a lot like to use downstairs a lot and try and plant, and I kind of see the swapper from C9 opting for more of going B1 instead. And FURIA have just been struggling with that all half so far. So sure, they lost the entry, but falling back, going in or get 2 kills there, and FURIA just in very bad spots after that. Very dominant here so far from C9. Really have had FURIA's number.
Yeah, it feels like FURIA are really struggling to find positions to frag. Like it's one of those spots where you've got the great individuals, but the other team's playing in such a way that those individuals are just unable to have position to play with. Perfect. That's exactly how you want to be, conducting your T side. So Cloud9 looking to continue doing what's been successful. Nice. Oh, the burst through the door, actually. I really love this. And they look to be catching FURIA off guard, and they're executing really well. Look at the coordinated push here from all of them. The spacing, the trading, I mean, very little trading is even necessary. Only Mezzi went down. Cloud9 looking great right now. This is beautiful.
That was a complexity executed as well on the B bomb site there, or B1 bomb site. Really good timed as well on when Alex decides to actually make that call. We know that FURIA has been struggling on the inner, but they haven't really gone inner fast. And now it's a full set execute to Dan's point. I mean, flashbangs, they were all in order. Crossfires as well and holding people's flanks. FURIA, I think, really needs to take a time out here and talk about how they can fix this B1 bomb site, because they're just having a lot of problems right now. It comes down to as well.
Not the only person.
Yeah, and we talk about it as well. It's damaging because you're always worried for downstairs, but you can make the argument of sure, we can be worried about downstairs, but they're not going downstairs. So why are we rotating down so early instead of just let them do a change of pace, let them start going downstairs so we can adapt to that? Because right now they're literally just going again in and in and in on inner bomb site, and FURIA I feel like are getting to a spot where they just believe that next round's going to be a lower play.
It goes back to that old concept that kind of Devil coined many moons ago. The threat is greater than the action. Just the threat of the fact that they can go downstairs. It's like this overreaction that happens that just creates such a positional issue for FURIA that gets exploited by Cloud9. It's kind of like what you're saying, and they need to be a little bit less afraid, perhaps, and just allow that movement to happen, as you say.
Yeah, people don't understand how much mindset that takes a toll, because obviously there's so much communication that's happening on the server that we don't hear. Like there's so much conversation of oh, watch out, they might be lower. Oh, watch out, they might go lower. Art aggressive round here. Honda as well, trying to help him. Art gets 2 though, but nicely done with the trades again from C9. FURIA does have all 3 members here though, but it's smoked off, and they've kept the same smokes they've been using every single time. Both off Garage and Mini. Nice run and spray there from Sepak, gets the kill. Another dominant round here from C9. I think here's the problem when you're FURIA, especially when you don't take a timeout here and you talk about it and you win a round, is that C9 just has your number here in terms of reads. It's one of those half that could really go, it could even be a 14-1 at this point if FURIA doesn't figure this out. Last round, C9, great execute on the inner bomb site. This round, C9 just smoke wall and just goes down right off the bat, right? And just keeping FURIA as well, just always guessing. You can make an argument here for FURIA. You might actually want to do a lobby push just to take some map control back, just to try and put it on C9 as well of hey, we're actually fighting for some map control. We're not just letting you take it for free.
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest traps sometimes is being too reactive in how you're playing, and as opposed to finding ways to take some initiative to at least give the opponents something to have to worry about, to have to deal with. And talking about a mindset thing, the taking initiative gives you, it's just a more confident place to generally be as well, because you're asserting some kind of control by definition. So that feels good. And if you're in a spot where everything's just getting taken away from you, or just in this reactive state constantly, it can take a toll.
Yeah, because then comps are not even ordered. We try to actually same play again here from FURIA. We have a double op. Is it double op? Yeah, we have one art. It's super aggressive with the AWP. Honda is trying to back him up with an AWP in the back there, but unorthodox round here from FURIA. We'll see if Honda spots him. He does.
Nice.
Lands onto Messi. That's a good start. You have to remember, they still have 2 AWPs here on a map that's very close quarters.
Trying to hold on to this A bomb site is Yuri, but the trades are here. There's a big, important flank from Vinny, though. And the bomb's been lost because Art's in the vent with the AWP. Of course he is. Where else would you put an AWP? Floppy trying to bait the shot, but Art's extremely patient with it. And there's another one. Just the second round for FURIA. It has been a drought on this CT side. Very unlikely half as far as they are concerned.
Almost fell apart again here, though. We see this same thing from C9, opting to go for the inner. They gets the one. KSR gets the one for sure, but it goes into a 2v2. And to James's point there, you don't really often see the AWP in the events, but Art's there, just waiting.
Why wouldn't I be there with an AWP?
I mean, it's a good spot. The only problem is like the spot he has is really good, except for if they go inner. Double. It's an inner rush. Very fast round.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful there. And Floppy is left here on the upper bomb site, trying to get that plant, trying to stick it. He's got S-Attack to play off of. 5 HP though on S-Attack, extremely fragile. Let's see what they're able to accomplish here. Looking to maybe go up onto the catwalk here, onto the rafters.
Love it. Gotta try something, so why not? Gotta land the headshot. He does. Oh my god. Now all of a sudden, even though they're low, 2v2, Art with the AWP flank from Hot. Oh my god, it's insane. These rounds, man.
Oh, the wallbang could be there. Oh, he's got 5 HP. Any will do it, but it's from S-Attack. Oh, of course it will be. And it doesn't feel like anything's able to go right here for FURIA. These clutch scenarios not going their way.
Again, B1, man. The inner bomb site is just a big problem right now for FURIA. It has not been activated at all throughout the whole half. We've just been severely struggling. Art is still going down lower. Sure, he's getting some payoff there, but we see how weird spots he finds himself in these retakes because of that. Trying to retake here from double lobby. Again, I'm going to make the argument here of like, I think that FURIA, if anything, needs to figure out a way how to hold off this B1 or try and take some map control back and kind of force C9 to do something else. Allowing them to continue just to hit the B1 bomb site here has not been great for FURIA.
Got to give some credit to Cloud9 as well. Especially with all the changes they made. We may see some weakness here and some strength there, but this has been a very strong T side so far, not just in terms of the scoreline, but some of the executes we've seen and the coordination and so on. A lot of moving pieces in a roster with multiple new roles, and it was already a new team to start with. So, props for that. Need to finish strong as well, though. 3 more rounds to seize from an ill-equipped FURIA in round 13. There's only 2 members left though for Cloud9, Alex and Zeppa. So this one has not gone to plan, let's say, but there's still time to turn it around. Alex jiggling, both players been spotted. Now Kesrat will activate from TT vents and spray through the T vents. And there's a 3rd round on the board for FURIA. They'll collect at least 1 rifle as well, which will be handy.
So you're saying, Dan, they need 5 rounds?
Yeah,
I think Magic.
Yeah, I think that will definitely be enough for FURIA. We know they're a good T side. One thing in terms of giving Cloud9 some credit, I wanted to add in as well. With, a lot of these door bursts we've seen, I don't think that those really started to happen in the way that they have before the condition of Cloud9 spraying through the hut to that spot in main where you might find Art AWPing. So I felt like they were trying to condition players away from that spot with wallbangs like this, and then some rounds, because no one's going to be standing there, they can burst through at that timing where that spray comes through. And this, oh my god!
I wonder if he just got stuck, because I feel like they were going to run out there.
Yeah. holding my breath, waiting for it to happen.
But you're right, Dan. It's exactly that, right? It's the same thing for the mini splits and stuff like that, that the wallbang that you see in HUT. Like, it really, like, just that small thing you do in the beginning of the round just does so much for, like, the opening. Because we've seen as well, FURIA has been damaged from that wallbang again and again and again. Art down to 27. He hasn't even spotted one yet. But they are one man up, and C9 is looking like they're going to want to focus on
AK. He saw the tip of the AK when he pressed Q because he draws his gun sideways. That was a model change some years ago now, but you can see you got to be real careful. You can be hiding, but if you're spamming Q for fun, you may concede your position, especially with the AWP. It swings all the way around and the barrel really sticks out sideways. A mistake made there by Cloud9, and then there were two, and Art has found more in Squeaky. Oh my God.
I mean, I can't believe it, man.
The decision making, it's like, oh, I missed this shot. Let me just run forward whilst I'm reloading. It's like, who makes that choice? That's amazing.
10-4 though. And I would have not guessed it, but C9 forced on a bit of a scrappy round here. Deagle on Messi, Tech 9 on Alex, opting for some nades here instead. And we'll see, it's the last round here, so this is really when we can start to look into maybe it's one of those rounds they put down a guy in vents, for example, based on the wallbacks they've done. Maybe they just opt for a nice little fast ramp round here. Oh no, the damage. They didn't smoke off the molly. Oh, it's all gonna fall apart. Gets the one, but they're so low now.
What can they do with this position is the question. Don't think there's anybody else on the ramp to hold things down for FURIA. Got to be careful about a potential hell or heaven flank. Oh, Alex makes it even better with just catching Queserato with a flashbang in his hand.
I mean,
now they've got the man advantage.
Yeah, that's frustrating, right? Honda here doing a good job with backing up. We've seen this again from C9 as well. Just taking ramp control, just hold there, hold spots. Let's see what happens. Let's see if FURIA wants to do something, and let's make a decision after that. C9 has opted to fall back and going lobby a lot on these rounds, getting one guy in heaven. But we'll see if that's the approach. Maybe they'll decide to go lower for once. There's a lot of utility still left, though, on the FURIA side. 2 mollies, smoke and Art. Honda in a good spot as well, as long as they're not coming up from heaven. Yeah, we'll see. This is going to be I think one of the first few rounds here. We see C9 going actually down lower. Good spot here from Art, but you see he's nervous. The mind games, to Dan's point right before, they don't have control. They don't have info where the guys can be.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That's beautiful. And... oh, it's so awesome to have an AWP in such a position. He's going to lock in that 5-10 at the end of the first half of FURIA. I feel like it should be enough. They're going to be going into what we know is a comfortable half for them. We'll have to find out if they can bring it back after the break. Accessible, but I guess we'll talk about that later. It's time to talk about the game. Welcome back, everybody, to CS Summit 007. And this is map 2 here. Great start from Cloud9 off of the back of a pretty grim result on map 1, where they got pipped at the post by FURIA. They're in a commanding position here going into the second half of map 2.
Door open. Art having a butcher's hook into the A bomb site. Zipper up close with the CZ. If you're expecting a rush CZ, dual either of 5-7 can be useful. Floppy, Flopzilla falling back from the ramp position. S-Tag here to help, but not for long. Did take out Vinny though, so he has made his contribution. There's a man advantage for Cloud9 as they, well, not anymore because it's 3-on-3 as FURIA move into the B bomb site. Mezzi is just around the corner. Double doors have been blown off, but Decon's still active. Oh, that's a nice one from the IGL. Alex, and he spots Yuri making his way towards control. Queserato taken out in isolation as he planted the bomb, which leaves Yuri in a 1 versus 3 with the Glock. He's got more bullets than most, but can he land these headshots? So far, so good. Trying to connect for the second one, but Mezzi will deny him, and Cloud9 take the pistol.
That was winnable, man. That was close. I saw it, you know. He landed first, would have gotten the second, 1-on-1 then with Seppa with AHP, you know. It could have happened. Nice little flick from Alex. I think that's 2 pistol rounds for C9. They were up 3-0 on their T side first here now, so getting the CT pistol as well bodes well for them. See if they can hold on. FURIA did get the bomb down, so we kind of see this is a little bit new, but we see it more and more with the bomb based on the economy, but they opt for a buy here. dropping AKs as well, so full set of nades on Art and Honda. And is Vinny's just glass cannon deagle here apparently? Okay. Same with Casey Auto. So we have 2 guys here with full sets of equipment, looking for Vinny and Casey Auto maybe to find some information. But Art is just walking out here. Goes down vents, 2 of them. Oh my god.
Oh, so that's why it was so easy. They were being baited and waited for by S-Tag, who's neutralized a lot of this FURIA buy. Really needing to win this round. Doesn't look very likely at the moment, though. Vinny has no Kevlar, so he's got aim punch issues as well. Could get one shot in the chest by Alex, and it'll be Honda who's first to fall. There's Vinny now, tagged through the corner of the box, maybe. No losses for Cloud9, and they take some AKs for their troubles. 2 AK-47s now as they force FURIA into eco territory. Having lost a pistol, lost a force buy as well. They're really going to struggle now on Nuke.
Have you guys seen that setup there from like S-Tag, like people running that as like an anti-eco type setup before? With that like angle and
I've seen it because I can see it because like in most cases when you don't buy there, what are you trying to do, right? You either just try and go down vents for bomb plant, or you try and fake that, or you try and plant inner. So having a guy down lower, I think it kind of helps with both. Even if they push upper, S-Tag will be super quick on that. So I think it's a little bit more and more common.
Yeah, it looks really great. It looks really strong. I like it. Ooh, hello, Alex. Didn't have much luck with the scout, but AK is looking great. 13-5. So the pressure is at its pinnacle now for FURIA as far as they're concerned. They'll take a tactical pause to respect the occasion. And how do they get themselves back into this one now? Art, we can see, is on a Mach 10. So he's dropped that to Yuri. So, one would imagine that Yuri's going to be somewhat disposable. Play for information, play to be the first man in. What would you guys want to see from FURIA here? This round has to be where it starts for them.
Yeah, it's a shame because I would actually argue that I think because FURIA is so good on the T side, you probably want to start T side on this map just so you kind of get the whole kind of all 15 rounds together, because FURIA obviously likes to go B1 a lot, or the A bomb side, but I think now when it's 13-5 down, they're not going to have a lot of time to just do that build-up that we kind of talk about of, the mental state of having C9 always think that they're going to go in there and stuff like that. I don't think we get that now. I think we're just going to get some very, some defaults and stuff like that, see if they can get some more rounds on the board and call them back. But not a lot of utility here either from FURIA. Smoke wall is out, but we can kind of see on the mini-map here as well where they're opting for the inner towards ramp. Molly comes down, and I think C9 is actually ready for it. Yeah, they are. Yeah, this is not a good start from FURIA. I think that we probably wouldn't to opt for a little bit more of like, let's put a lot of pressure on B1 and then, let's play with it. But I think based on the current standings, they can't really afford to do that. And we see the setup from C9 as well. I get a sense for that they're aware of that. Having a lot of members up above and not a lot of people on the ground. Great hold here.
I don't know,
it's looking like we'll get a third, guys. It's looking like we'll get a third.
Yeah, as you can see under the map, Train would be the third. But for now, Yuri and Art remain. They've got their first kill of the round, and with 45 seconds remaining, there's a lot more for them to do. Alex trying to quickly reposition towards the A-bomb site, and maybe that's giving them a chance now as they'll pinch Mezzi on the A-bomb site, but Art's not ready for it. The bomb is out, and now it's an instant trade from Floppy, and Cloud9 are one step closer to Train.
That's a shame as well. You can kind of see there from FURIA. You think that you clear bomb site, but you actually don't. So you walk out with bomb in your hand, right? Messi gets the first, and that's all he needs. Solid hold here from C9. And for FURIA, not even having the money in their pocket. Probably going to be doing another buy here. We'll see. Yeah. Focusing more for utility, so we'll see what they have in mind. It's a regular default start here. Smoke wall out. See if they're trying to go down vents. Yes, they are.
Oh, Mezzi almost had an angle for Vinny, but down he goes. Do they recognize that 2 players are down? Well, never mind that. The bomb's been planted. Yuri's still up top, or head first. That's a brutal landing for him on the outside, but on the inside is where it really counts. FURIA can't give up any more rounds. He's got so far to come though. 9 rounds behind at present. They lose a man each, 3 versus 3, but FURIA are pretty low health at the moment, Art and Honda. See if Cloud9 continues to go for it. Door closed by Art, door open. A free fire from Mezzi won't be enough. Door closed again. And Mezzi will be trying to save, but I don't know if he can get far enough away. There we go, with 11 HP. And now he's got 0, so it doesn't matter. Only 6 on the board for FURIA. So many more rounds needed. Whoops.
They got this. They're going to win. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Is that what you're calling, Dan?
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it that we could do a bet here, but it would. I don't know what I would bet.
I think that's a good start to C9 or FURIA's potential comeback. The round that they did, I think we kind of see it more and more in Europe here, when they kind of try and get 1 or 2 guys down, get the bomb down, and you have a lot of people in squeaky room for the purpose of you know for a fact they're gonna be rotates. If they don't come from there, you just walk down from vents, so you're still in a good spot for after plants.
This is uncomfortable for Alex right now. What an uncomfortable spot. Here's people above him, realizes they're also behind the smoke. Is he going to go down? Oh my goodness. He might go down this ladder here, and he's been spotted. Great no scope though. Finds K Serato, and he's gonna find what? Okay. How does he scrape 1 more kill out of that? That seems a little bit outrageous. Just a little bit.
Well, you speak about style points for FURIA, but it seems Alex has some style points of his own. And they may finish this in very good style as Floppy gets 2 and the bomb on the B bomb site. Finny with a smoke to create some space. Floppy's above him, but he can't do anything about it. Game point for Cloud9, storming back into this series after just coming short on Inferno. Definitely putting a stamp on Nuke at the moment.
Yeah, I'd say what a team performance as well. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe that he gets away from this. Maybe make the argument here as well that FURIA is not 110% at the moment. He should be going down there. But Alex really finding his way here with the AWP. 2 nice kills from him. It's a team effort here from C9. 15-6. Really bad money on FURIA here as well. SMG, some AKs. We do have an AWP and Art, but it's a glass cannon. And Yuri goes down very early here.
Well then, 4-on-4. Stepper trying to creep around that smoke, but spotted by K Serato, who's traded immediately by Mezzi. The trades have been good for Cloud9. Got some sound cues, as you can pass on some rough information there, but where are the other 2? 1 minute 10 on the clock for FURIA. Really struggled on Nuke here. How about this is for an angle from Alex. Sees a shadow as well. Plenty of warning, and down goes Art. Concedes Floppy 180. Has a rough estimation of where Honda is coming from. Takes an off angle. Barrel of his gun just spotted, but Honda can't make a connection just yet. Not a fatal one. Floppy entertaining now as he moves back towards ramp.
As he causing problems, no cover from main. The trade comes through though. 30 seconds still to plant, so time is not too much of an issue, but just everything else is. No teammates for support here for Honda as he gets the plant, but no time to draw the gun and to aim the AK-47. There it is, Cloud9. They're going to finish it off. They'll pick up map 2 against FURIA. And wow, what an impressive and very dominant showing. I feel like they won almost every clutch except one that comes to mind.
Yeah, I mean, sheer dominance on the T side as well. I think they had a really good approach to how they wanted to approach FURIA CT side, and you kind of saw that, the abuse on the inner bomb side and then swapping over to T side. I mean, winning both pistols as well, or swapping over to C side rather, winning both pistols really helped them. And I think FURIA never really got into this map at all. I'm happy, man. We get to see Train. I think we talked about it in the beginning when we talked about Inferno and we talk about Nuke. It's not really AWP maps, so it's fun to see Alex a little bit more activated. But I think Train is really going to be the first really big test for him here. So we'll be back after the break with the third map.